Welcome to today's video on the most harmful meals for arthritis. Have you ever wondered why certain meals make your joints feel worse? Could your breakfast, lunch, or dinner be unintentionally exacerbating your arthritis? In today's episode, we'll look at the foods that may be exacerbating your arthritis symptoms. You may be surprised to learn that some of your everyday favorites are on the list. Are you eating one of the top 15 worst foods for your joints without even knowing it? What could be worse than sugar for inflammation? Stay tuned as we go deep into the science, investigating not only what, but why, and providing you with practical, healthier alternatives to these arthritis causes. Make sure to watch till the finish, since you'll want to be fully prepared the next time you go grocery shopping or plan your meals. Let's get started and take care of your health together. Just a reminder that the information in this video is intended to be educational only and should not be used as a substitute for professional medical advice. Please keep in mind that all of the content on this website has been verified by a team of experienced researchers. Okay, here we go. Revealing the top foods to avoid if you have arthritis, beginning with soda and other sugary drinks. Because of their high fructose content, soda and other sugary drinks can aggravate arthritic symptoms by stimulating the release of pro-inflammatory cytokines. These cytokines can increase joint inflammation, exacerbating arthritis-related pain and stiffness. Furthermore, sugary beverages contribute to weight increase, putting additional strain on weight-bearing joints such as the hips and knees, which is especially harmful for people with osteoarthritis. A 2020 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition discovered that increasing sugar-sweetened beverage consumption is associated with higher levels of uric acid, which can lead to inflammation and raise the risk of gout, a type of inflammatory arthritis. Another important consideration is the effect of advanced glycation end products, which are produced when high sugar products are metabolized in the body. Age is known to cause oxidative stress and inflammation. Limiting or avoiding soda and other sugary drinks can help reduce arthritic symptoms. Individuals with arthritis may see fewer flare-ups and a general improvement in joint health. This strategy is part of broader dietary recommendations for arthritis management, which emphasize the importance of a well-balanced diet rich in anti-inflammatory substances. The second option is white bread. Individuals with arthritis may experience unfavorable effects from eating white bread. Due to its high glycemic index and refined floral content, it may cause an inflammatory response in the body. The process of refining grains removes essential fiber, vitamins, and minerals, leaving behind starch, which can quickly raise blood sugar. This quick rise in blood sugar causes the creation of inflammatory proteins known as cytokines, which are known to worsen arthritic symptoms. In 2017, a study on nutrition was published. It was noted that diets high in refined grains, such as white bread, were connected with greater levels of inflammatory markers in the body. Furthermore, white bread lacks the anti-inflammatory advantages of whole grains, which contain fiber and other nutrients that help lower C-reactive protein, CRP, an inflammation marker that is commonly high in arthritis. Patients regularly consume white bread and other high glycemic foods. It is possible that it not only contributes to inflammation, but also increases the likelihood of developing insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, both of which are usually connected with chronic inflammation and aggravated arthritic symptoms. As a result, replacing white bread with whole grain alternatives is recommended to help regulate inflammation and perhaps relieve arthritis pain. The third option is to incorporate bacon into the diet of people who have arthritis. Because of its high saturated fat content and advanced glycation end products, it may have some repercussions. These substances have the potential to aggravate inflammation, which is a major cause of arthritic symptoms. According to a study published in the journal Frontiers in Immunology, high saturated fat diets and aging can considerably contribute to elevated levels of inflammation. This is especially essential for people who have arthritis. Inflammation has a direct impact on joint health, causing increased discomfort and decreased mobility. Furthermore, bacon's high salt content can cause fluid retention, exacerbating joint swelling and pain. While the flavor and attraction of bacon are apparent, people with arthritis should examine the nutritional elements and choose lower fat protein sources or plant-based alternatives. to help them control their symptoms more successfully. Moderation and dietary balance are essential components of a comprehensive arthritis management plan. Potato chips are next. At number 4. Potato chips, with their high trans fat and salt levels, can be especially harmful to arthritis patients. Trans fats, which are commonly present in fried and processed meals, have been linked to increased levels of systemic inflammation. This sort of fat affects the makeup of cell membranes and can enhance inflammatory processes in the body, resulting in greater arthritis, pain, and swelling. Furthermore, the high salt content of potato chips adds to water retention and elevated blood pressure. This can cause additional stress on the cardiovascular system and worsen inflammation. A 2006 study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology examined the effect of trans fat-rich diets on inflammatory markers in the body. These bad fats have been shown to considerably boost levels of inflammatory cytokines, which are immune system molecules that can directly contribute to arthritic flare-ups and pain. Reducing your intake of these items can be a crucial step toward better managing arthritis symptoms and overall joint health. As a result, people with arthritis are frequently recommended to avoid or limit their use of potato chips as part of a dietary approach to minimize inflammation. 5th, moderate to high beer drinking can increase arthritic symptoms due to a variety of variables. First, beer includes gluten, which some people with arthritis may be sensitive to, particularly those who have celiac disease or gluten sensitivity. Gluten can cause an inflammatory response in such individuals. Furthermore, beer has a high concentration of purines, which the body converts to uric acid. High uric acid levels can cause gout, a kind of arthritis that causes extreme joint inflammation and pain. Alcohol, especially beer, is also known to impair the body's ability to control inflammation. A 2021 study published in Nutrients discovered that alcohol use may worsen rheumatoid arthritis by influencing immunological pathways and inflammatory regulation. Furthermore, alcohol can impair the efficacy of arthritis treatments and lead to other health problems such as liver disease and osteoporosis, which can exacerbate arthritis symptoms. Individuals with arthritis may consider limiting their beer consumption to better manage their disease, as the combination of gluten, purines, and alcohol can exacerbate joint pain and inflammation. This moderation is consistent with standard dietary recommendations for lowering arthritic symptoms through lifestyle modifications. 6th, ice cream. High quantities of saturated fat, sugar, and ice cream can aggravate inflammation, which is a major role in arthritis. Flare-ups occur when the body metabolizes these carbohydrates, resulting in the creation of pro-inflammatory cytokines. These cytokines might worsen joint inflammation and discomfort. A study published in Nutrients 2020 describes how diets high in refined carbohydrates and saturated fats can speed up the inflammatory process in rheumatoid arthritis sufferers by increasing oxidative stress and cytokine production. Furthermore, ice cream's high caloric content might lead to weight gain. Excess weight increases strain on the joints, especially the knees, hips, and lower back, increasing arthritic symptoms. Maintaining a healthy weight is essential for treating arthritis because it reduces joint pressure and inflammation. Individuals with arthritis may be able to better manage their symptoms by choosing low-sugar, low-fat options. This method not only reduces inflammation, but also improves general joint health and mobility. Patients should contact with their healthcare experts to determine which dietary options are appropriate for their specific condition. Next, number 7. Margarine is heavy in trans fats and other processed substances. Margarine is considered troublesome for arthritis patients. Trans fats are known to increase inflammation, which is a hallmark of arthritis, increasing joint pain and swelling. A study published in the Journal of Lipid Research in 2011 found that diets high in trans fats dramatically elevated levels of inflammatory markers in the blood. Furthermore, margarine frequently contains omega-6 fatty acids, which, when not balanced with omega-3 fatty acids, can exacerbate inflammatory processes in the body. This imbalance is especially harmful to people who suffer from inflammatory diseases such as arthritis. Furthermore, margarine processing adds numerous artificial compounds and emulsifiers, which some studies suggest may alter gut health and immunological response, potentially leading to increased systemic inflammation. Therefore, margarine and other sources of trans fats should be reduced or eliminated from the diet. This can be a vital step for those managing arthritis. Replacing margarine with healthier fats like olive oil or avocado can help to reduce inflammation and improve overall joint health. This approach is supported by a larger body of research, which advocates for a diet low in processed foods and high in naturally nutrient-dense items to alleviate arthritic symptoms. Next, number 8. Arthritis sufferers might enjoy pepperoni pizza. Pepperoni pizza may aggravate symptoms since it contains numerous important elements that induce inflammation. Diets heavy in saturated fats, such as the cheese and pepperoni on pizza, have been shown in studies to raise levels of inflammatory markers in the body. A study published in the journal Cell Biochemistry and Biophysics 2024 demonstrated how saturated fats can stimulate adipose tissue inflammation, exacerbating the inflammatory response in arthritis. Furthermore, the refined flour used in pizza dough has a high glycemic index, which causes fast rises in blood sugar and insulin levels. This mechanism can set off an inflammatory cascade. According to research published in the Journal of the American Dietetic Association in 2013, including processed meats such as pepperoni, which include advanced glycation end products or ags and nitrates, increases inflammation and oxidative stress. Those suffering from inflammatory arthritis will experience worsening symptoms. Furthermore, common toppings and sauces for pepperoni pizzas frequently contain high levels of sodium and preservatives, which can not only contribute to inflammation, but also worsen joint swelling and discomfort. Reducing your intake of such items can be an important step toward controlling arthritis, flare-ups, and maintaining joint health. Diet soda is up next at number 9. Artificial sweeteners, such as those found in diet sodas, have been linked to increased inflammation, which can exacerbate arthritic symptoms. Aspartame is a common ingredient in diet beverages and has been investigated for potential health risks. Although data linking aspartame to arthritis is sparse, studies indicate that it can promote inflammation and oxidative stress in the body, which are essential elements in the genesis and progression of arthritis. For example, a study published in the journal Endocrinologia I Nutritional in 2015 found that aspartame may alter immunological responses in mice, potentially contributing to inflammation. This inflammatory response is especially concerning for people with arthritis, since it can exacerbate joint pain and mobility difficulties. Diet sodas may also contribute to weight gain and poor insulin regulation, despite their low-calorie content, due to their effects on hunger signals and gut bacteria. Given these considerations, people with arthritis may choose to limit or avoid diet soda. Drinking water or natural fruit juices is a healthier option for preserving joint health and overall well-being. Always talk with a healthcare physician before making dietary changes to address your individual health needs and problems. Next, number 10. Quick noodles. Instant noodles with high sodium levels and preservatives might be hazardous for arthritis sufferers. These components can aggravate inflammation and lead to chronic health problems. Excessive sodium intake, in particular, has been associated to elevated blood pressure and may exacerbate inflammatory responses. Arthritis-related joint pain and suffering become more severe. In addition, MSG, monosodium glutamate, is widely detected.